When I was born, unfortunately, I was born with asthma. And just like the young child in the photo above, I had a very sickly life. From birth to the age of 6 years old, my childhood life was filled with wheezing, recurrent bronchitis, and many trips to the hospital. I used to sit on my front porch and watch the other kids run up and down the block playing tag, dodgeball, and other seemingly fun games that I wasn't well enough to participate in at that time. I really didn't know what it felt like then to experience play. But at the age of 6, things began to change for the better. I stopped getting sick, and I then began to experience life in a new way, in a better way, in a way I never knew exists. I began to play. And as a note, for those of you who are listening to and watching this presentation, according to Stuart Brown, 2009, play is a state of mind and not a specific activity. In other words, play is done for its own sake. Other activities are more goal-directed. So when I turned 6 years old, I didn't sit down and just plan to play. It just happened. I felt better without the wheezing, the bronchitis, and the many trips back and forth to the hospital. My mind had opened to a new world, a world of play. Instead of me having to sit on the sideline and watch the kids play, I started jumping into the arena of play with them. Sometimes many of us don't realize the importance or the value of play until something happens in our lives that prevents us from being able to play or to enjoy play. The good thing about my experiences of play is that I went from not being able to play at all to being able to play more often than not. I now play every single day. There isn't a day that goes by that I don't play. From the ages of 6 through 12, I fell in love with swimming, playing horseshoes, shooting marbles, and practicing martial arts. Now, I don't have a pictorial view of me playing horseshoes or shooting marbles, but I can still share with you how I enjoyed these play activities very much. And each activity affected my life differently. Swimming made me feel relaxed and carefree. Playing horseshoes gave me a feeling of just having plain fun. And practicing martial arts gave me a sense of challenge, but not in a bad way. It was very much gratifying learning how to do katas and learning how to break boards and do freestyle exhibitions. After I turned 13, my play activities expanded primarily to the following: recording, mixing and mastering, composing, arranging, and performing music, jogging, lifting weights, and reading books. Of course, my favorite play activity is working with audio. Working with audio makes me feel wonderful, happy, and creative. It is a good feeling to know that my favorite play activity is also the foundation of my future. It's what I do. It's what I do now. And it is also the reason I am a full-time online student at Full Sail University, so that they can help me become better at what I do. So I say to my listeners and observers, play on, for play opens the imagination and invigorates the soul.